You know, I'm not mad at it. I know more opportunities will come, and that's one thing I know God got me at the end of the day. Like, period. Double text got me out of my element. I don't want to feel like I'm settling. Double texting you. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Morgannflowers. If you are new here, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. And if you're not new here, hey boo, welcome to another weekly vlog. I'm actually about to eat some creamy wheat and then I have to go to a training for my job, so I'm going to be doing that today. But doing that also allows me to come home and make dinner. So I'm going to make some spaghetti tonight because I'm a basic black young woman. We're making spaghetti. And then I'm gonna tune back in with you guys after I get off work. But I just wanted to say hi. I just wanted to open the vlog and get this day started. It's Monday, if I didn't mention. Okay, let's get it started. Hey y'all, back home from work. But like I said, we making some spaghetti. Don't ignore my face because I wanted to get on TikTok live today, and I wanted to do my makeup. Just it's 6 o'clock, and I'm like, you know what? Maybe I'll just do my makeup and just kind of jam out for the night. Maybe I'll do like some type of content with it because I didn't post at all on TikTok today. So I'm gonna be. I say all that to say, I have to put my moisturizer and stuff on to do makeup, so I didn't put it on now. I was gonna put it on while I was on live. So the face a little dry right now, but we alright. Anyway, y'all tell me why. Hold on, wait. Let me just check something real quick because y'all so far. Oh my gosh. I just want to check and see if my ricotta is any good. Because the ricotta and the spaghetti might eat. Oh my gosh, please, please. Good news only. Yes. It says March 11th. Okay. Boom. Yeah. Okay. And I'm basically gonna make my spaghetti with turkey, ground turkey. I have a little bit of an onion left. Is this any good? Okay, yes it is. I like more sauce in my spaghetti than I like meat. So I don't have a whole lot of ground turkey. I literally just have half of the pack left. So I'm gonna put some ricotta in my spaghetti. It's about to be so good. And for my sauce, I like to use this one. This is kind of like the cheap kind. I don't know if y'all have this in y'all state, but this one always seems to be a little bit more inexpensive than the other one. And this is sweet and tasty because I like sugar in my spaghetti. Yes, sugar goes in spaghetti. You heard it here first. Okay. Just a little bit though. Not like sweet spaghetti, but like just a little bit to offset the taste of a tart tomato. You know how tomatoes can be kind of tart. So add a little sugar to give it a nice balance. Chef's kiss, baby. Okay. So, Parmesan, please tell me this is good. Yes! We're on the right track today. We're on the right track today. That's all. Wait. Okay. So I have some Better Than Bouillon seasoned vegetable base. This is kind of like you can put it in anything. I used to make, they have like a chicken one, they have a beef one, so I would mix it in with like chicken just as like a topping, or like when I'm marinating, basically. So I'm gonna put a little bit of that in my ground turkey just to give it a little bit of an extra flavor. Of course, regular seasonings are gonna be all your traditional seasonings. Nothing too extra. So I have salt crystals. This is the salt that I use. Salt crystals, pepper, of course, onion powder, garlic, all of the good stuff. And sometimes I be adding stuff randomly, but maybe like Italian seasoning. Don't Italian seasoning go in spaghetti? I think so. It's gonna be good regardless. It doesn't matter. Should I do like I don't even have regular spaghetti noodles. I have elbows, rigatoni, lasagna. Oh, I kind of wanted regular spaghetti, but okay. Let's talk about baby. Okay, I guess I'll just use elbow. Oh, I kind of wanted a different type of noodle. That's what I have though. And I told myself purposely not to buy another box of noodles because I have 4. Like, you know. So I'm just going to use elbows, even though I really want. Alright. Whatever. Okay. But what I was going to say Tell me why I had a very humbling moment today. Very much adulting moment, because I just turned 26 in December, right? So that means I was on my dad's insurance before. Y'all know where I'm going with this. I was on my dad's insurance before I was, you know, up until I was 26, but now I don't have any health insurance. So of course I check with my job and stuff like that. They don't open admissions for health insurance until March. So I knew I was going to be out of health insurance for a couple of months, because I can't do nothing about my job not opening up health insurance until March. Like, my birthday's in December. It just kind of turned out like I'll be 3 months without health insurance, or about 3 months. So tell me why this morning I forgot. Like, I forgot I didn't have health insurance, right? So I pull up to the pharmacy, you know, I just pull up like I do. And like, I was like, yeah, I'm picking up my birth control, even though I really don't even want to be on birth control. So it kind of like worked out, look like, anyway, I was picking up my birth control, and she's like, yeah, you know, your payment is $83. And first I looked at it, I'm like, for birth control? Like, my initial reaction was to like be like, huh? Like, what are you talking about? But I was just like, what? For birth control? Because usually it's free. It's free with insurance. She's like, so she checked on it or whatever. She's like, yeah, oh no. She was like, do you have health insurance? And I was like, oh. Like, in my head, I was like, oh, that's what the problem is. I completely forgot that I didn't have health insurance. And y'all, when I say, like, I kind of like, I started to tear up ever so slightly, because it was very humbling. Like, it was very like, I was like, Morgan, like, I don't have health insurance. So I ended up paying $83 for my birth control today, only because it was just so sudden. And it's a couple months worth supply, right? So by the time I get health insurance again, it should be time for me to, I should have health insurance by the time it's time for me to get another one. But I was just sitting there, like, I honestly was contemplating for a second, like, if I even wanted to get the pills. Like, I was just like, do I really want to be on, I don't even really want to be on health insurance. I mean, not health insurance, be on birth control. But I was just sitting there, I'm like, should I even pay for this right now? But of course I ended up paying for it. And then I was just like, wow, Morgan, like, adulting has kicked all the way in, full gear, like, full gear. And I was just like, oh gosh, I gotta get it together. I'm 26. Like, I was just like, Lord, help me please, help me please. But aside from that, I had a good day. I actually had a great day at work today, because I didn't do nothing. I told you guys this morning I had the training, so it was just like, by the time I got, so basically after the training, it was at a different location. I had to basically just complete my shift at my program. So I did the training in like another city, and then once I was done, I just went to work. The training was very short, so my whole shift was basically at work, because the training was just so short. I was finished in literally like 15 minutes. So you know, that was that. But work was good, because I knew I was leaving. I was off early, so I knew I was leaving. I didn't care. I was like, okay, cool, you want to do this? Bet, go ahead. I ain't doing nothing today. I get off early. Like, I'm never off early. Well, I won't say never, but I'm never off this early, I'll say. Some days I do get off a little bit earlier than normal, but a regular work shift for me, I get off at 12 in the morning. So I was very excited about being able to come home and cook. So I'm just cutting up the onions now. I had put some wine in the freezer just to get nice and, well, I don't even know why I did that. Usually I drink my wine like not even in the freezer, but for some reason something just told me to put it in there. So it's in there. Okay, it's in there. But yeah, like I said, I want to go live today. So I'm like, well, let me get the cooking out of the way. Of course, I took my shower. I have my cozy pajamas on. I really want to buy, where did I get this from? Was this Amazon? Shein. This was Shein. That's one thing Shein's good for, okay? It's well, Shein's good for a lot of things. But honestly, y'all, lately, the last time I went on Shein, it wasn't, I think my mind is changing just ever so slightly, because I was like, I got on Shein and I was just like I couldn't get to it like I usually do. I will say Shein is great for, to me, Shein I'm going to use for vacation. Like, I live in a state that gets all 4 seasons, right? So if I want to go out and I need some cute clothes, if I'm going to a warm destination, I need to shop fast fashion usually. Like, I probably won't go on Zara and get, if I try to get $100 worth of clothes at Zara, you're getting like 2 things. So I will go on the fast fashion sites, Shein, for like summery vacation type looks, stuff like that. But like casual everyday wear, I just was like, it wasn't sitting right in my spirit. Not in my spirit, I'm being dramatic, but basically, like, I was just like, I've been coming, like, I'm getting to a point where I would rather just spend the money on higher quality clothes. And I don't know, like, okay, let me just say this too. I know a lot of these brands are fast fashion, right? Zara is still fast fashion, even though it's considered a little bit, like, people have this perception about Zara that lowers it on the fast fashion standard, but it's still fast fashion technically, right? So I'm trying not to do too much of Zara, but that's pretty much where I go as of right now until I can afford like higher quality clothes, you know. Like, I've been hearing a lot about Mango lately. I've been looking on Naked Wardrobe, I think it's called, or Naked Fashion or something like that. It's NAKD. And they have some really cute clothes, but of course they could be fast fashion too. You know what I'm saying? Like, you never really know. I think people think about the price tag and think it's not fast fashion, but it really still be fast fashion. But you just do things in moderation, honestly. Like I said, you shop Shein for vacation. I mean, if you do every day, then don't listen to me. Like, you know, do what you want to do. But for me, I just feel like I need to start like investing in certain pieces. Like, I bought, if you guys heard about Mango? Like, Mango just has better quality clothes. It's more of a little bit more on the expensive side. But I was looking on there for like a nice coat. Like, I want a nice like coat moment. And I feel like places like that are better. I wouldn't go on Shein for a nice coat. You know what I mean? Oh. It says, hey, new subscriber Chelsea sent me. Hey, boo, if you watching this. Living with T. Hey, sister girl. What? Oh, she must be watching. Hey, boo. Thank you. But yeah, so this is what be happening when I'm trying to cook and I'm trying to talk to you at the same time. Throw the things in there. But basically, I just cut up the onions, whatever. Y'all know the vibes. Okay. But I got my first paid collaboration of the year. It's with a brand. It's like a clothing. It's going to be like a clothing based content. So if you guys see clothing, like a look. Yeah. So, but, excuse me, I was explaining to my close friends on Instagram that, like, what am I doing? Oh my gosh, I'm not even boiling the water. Morgan. But yeah, I got my first paid collaboration of the year, right? And what I will say is it's under my rate, right? But I'm still very proud of myself because I negotiated that. They tried to ask me for, like, it was 2 TikToks or 2 reels for one price, and I was like, it's a little too low for me. I would do 1 reel and I bumped the price up basically. So I was happy with that, and they agreed. They just sent me over the contract, which was cool. I probably should have bumped it up a little bit more. You know, have you ever seen somebody say if they agreed to the price too early, if they agreed to the rate too early, then you could have gone up. So I probably could have went up even more because it was on the low side for what I like to charge for my content. Wrong one. But I was still happy that I even negotiated it, right? Because I could have just been like, sure, I'll do 2 reels for that price. But I was like, how about 1 for this? Like, you know what I'm saying? And that made me really happy, just because it's like, you have to advocate for yourself. That I'm my own manager, so it's just like, I have to advocate for myself, and if I'm not, then nobody will. And you know, I'm not beating everybody over the head. I'm not charging $1,000 just yet, not yet. But so I just put the garlic in there. I have a gas stove, so the water should boil pretty quickly. I'm not gonna have an issue with that. You know how sometimes it be taking forever, and then one thing be done first, and I'm like, hold on, it's not time for you to be done yet. You know. but I should be good. But if you guys had me on TikTok live, I know you guys are going to see this late, of course, but if you saw me on TikTok live, then I'm going to just finish. I'm going to make a little bit more of this. Of course, I'm going to show you all because I'm adding that ricotta. I'm putting that ricotta like a dollop on a daisy like this. Boop! Right on top of my spaghetti. Not me flicking onions. But yeah, so I'm just gonna keep going with this, and I'll chat with you guys a little bit later. Bye. Let me get that up, child. Okay, so I just finished eating. Well, I actually finished eating a little minute ago. But I'm about to create the content. I have this robe on. Wait, before I get to that, I wasn't able to use the ricotta cheese. If you guys notice, I usually don't put like shredded cheese in my spaghetti like that. But I wasn't able to use the ricotta cheese because when I opened the lid, it had a little like green on the lid. Instant no. So I was like, okay, I'm not using the ricotta. And I just ended up trying to find a substitute, even though it was good regardless. But yeah, so now I figured, yes, I'm about to go live on TikTok, but I also wanted to, I might as well just make a transitional video for TikTok. So I found this sound, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna create multiple different videos. Like I'm gonna use different sounds and see which one I like the best, because this particular sound, I actually saved it today, but the sound, I feel like you have to be good at transitions for it to really eat. Like you have to be good. So I'm like, I don't want to like I don't want to set myself up for that to be the only content that I do, and it's not, and I don't really like it. So I'm gonna start the content. I got my little bonnet. I'm gonna make it look a little bit more busted, just a little bit. So like it's really a difference when I have my makeup on. I mean, it's gonna be a difference anyway, but yeah. So this is the sound.
The Nile is a river in Egypt. Your husband is gay. Oh, Nikki is so fun.
Okay. I saw this girl do that one earlier, and it was so cute, but she was really like, her transition was so smooth. So I was like, Morgan, you have to like, if you're gonna do that one, you have to like make it like gay. Oh, Nikki is so fun. Like it has to flow right. If it doesn't flow right, it's not gonna eat, like, you know. So I decided I'm gonna use that one, and then I'm gonna find like an old one that I had saved, and then just create those two so that I can choose which one I like the most when they're all like said and done. So I'm gonna do the beginning transition for this one.
The Nile is a river in Egypt. Your husband is gay. Oh, Nikki is so fun.
Y'all hear that? Like, okay. My neighbors are gonna be mad at me, but it's okay. I don't really care. Oh, what's this? Okay, back camera always. Y'all know the vibes. Back camera only always. Gay. Oh, Nikki is so fun. Like that was just so, the girl did it so cute earlier. So I was like, I have to try. And I feel like transitional videos are just a good way to just something quick and easy. You're not really putting that much effort into the content. Of course, the transition, but it's not like you're sitting down and you have to persuade anyone of anything, or you have to explain something or tell a story. Like, no, you're just doing it's an easy way that may or may not get pushed. Who knows? I'm just gonna post it and keep pushing like I always do. Gay. Oh, okay. You're so fun. You blow my mind. Okay. All right. So let me see. I may or may not show y'all this process because look at. Okay. I may or may not show y'all this process. I got my wine. Because sometimes it's harder when y'all looking at me. So we gonna see. We gonna see. Gay. Oh, Nikki. So do I really look that rough? I don't really look that rough. Like I feel like I just look a little lopsided. Maybe I should take my earrings out so like, you know, I don't know. Whatever. We gonna see. Oh, the lighting eats so bad. The lighting eats. Once Amazon gives me a storefront, I can give y'all this for real. And every time too, cause this, I'm gonna give it to y'all anyway. But this lighting is just so good. Like, it's blinding me, yes, but it's so good. I'm trying not to get my reflection in the background. That would really be annoying. Cause my that mirror be killing my reflection. Like, please.
The Nile is a river in Egypt.
Not too much.
Your husband is gay.
Okay, so it has to really stop right there.
In Egypt, your husband is gay.
It's gay. What did she do with it? Did she do it on the gay part? It's gay. I don't know.
In Egypt, your husband is gay.
Okay.
The Nile is a river in Egypt. Your husband is gay.
I messed up. I messed up. What the heck, Morgan? I messed up so bad.
The
Okay.
river.
Wait.
The Nile is a river in.
All right. I'm turning off the camera. I'm turning it off. Cause I'm okay. Focus.
The Nile is a river in Egypt. Your husband is gay. The Nile is a river in Egypt. Your husband is gay. The Nile is a river
That might
in
have eaten.
Egypt.
Look,
Your
look.
husband is gay. The Nile is a river
Like,
in Egypt.
gay.
Your husband is gay.
So when I go to post that, when I do the gay, like when you see how I move the camera, so on the gay, I'll just be, you know, regular me. And then it'll be like, oh, the gay is so fine. It's so fun, you blow my mind. Okay, so I'm gonna just draft that, and I'm probably gonna do it like 2 more times, just in case I don't like, just in case it didn't turn out how I wanted it to. They always trying to give me a filter. Please, Tiki-Taki.
The river.
Okay, last one, or not last one.
The Nile is a river in Egypt. Your husband is gay. The Nile is a river in
I probably was so
Egypt.
crazy. I gotta show the girls a moment. I'm probably just gonna draft it. Like I said, I'm gonna do one more and then see which one I like the most. I'm of course show you guys how my makeup looks when I get off live. Hopefully you guys caught it, but I'll see y'all a little bit later. Okay, just got off live. It was so the best live that I've had so far. Literally chit-chatting. The girls was in there, was chatting it up. I love it. I'm definitely gonna go live more often, and I definitely said that while I was in there. Just and how I did it before, how I did it just now is I said it on Instagram. So if you have me on Instagram, then you would know I'm going live on TikTok. I'm gonna like this. I'm gonna put the message out basically different types of ways so you know I'm live on TikTok. It was so fun. Like I can't wait to do it again. I like to talk. That's what I was saying to them. Like I actually like to talk, so you know, it's easy for me to go live when I'm like chatting with someone and, you know, whatever. So we were talking. It was good. This is the final look. My camera light just died. But basically, I did a smoky glossy eye with a glossy lip. I was going to do gold jewelry, but I just went with silver because, I don't know. But let me switch out this light. I knew it was going to die because I was charging it. I literally just had the thought. It's so funny. Like, the light must have known I was thinking about it. Because, baby, these things take forever to charge. Honestly, truly. So, hopefully this one treats me nice. And let me just finish the content. That's all I want to do. I just want to finish the content. Finish the TikTok that I was trying to do, and my camera's about to die. I just changed the battery. Oh, it must have been a battery that wasn't all the way charged. But let me just finish this content, the TikTok. If you guys have me on TikTok, then you guys would have seen it. And I'm gonna take this makeup off. Yeah, that's what I'm most excited to do. Okay, bye before this dies on me. Hey guys, good morning. It is Tuesday. Made myself a matcha. I'm about to make myself some cream of wheat. It's about 10 in the morning. I got up and I actually filmed something. Since today is my off day, I wrote down a bunch of things that I want to do for the day. I do need to pay my rent. So that's on the list somewhere. And a couple other like content based things that I want to do. I told you guys yesterday, I spoke too soon about that whole collaboration thing. Like me getting my first paid collaboration of the year. This is why you don't share your wins. Like, this is why you can't speak it too quickly. I think that like that was my lesson. Not anything bad happened or anything, but basically when they sent over the, I need to clean up a little bit, but when they sent over the contract, this is how brands be getting you, right? They want rights to your content in perpetuity. I think that's how you pronounce it. If it's not, sorry y'all, but anyway, they want rights to your content basically forever without compensating you for anything in the future. So basically that just means that they can use your content in whatever way, shape, or form they ever want to use it, because you signed over your rights to this content to them, you know? That's not what you're supposed to do. As a content creator, a lot of content creators say they make extra money from brand collaborations for making brands pay to do that, making brands pay to give them a certain time limit that they can use my content up until, basically. So I told the brand, mind you, I was saying, I have to put this back on here, oh my gosh, but I was saying to my close friends on Instagram yesterday that sorry, I'm like trying to move the tripod. I was saying that if you just know the phrase rights in perpetuity, like if you don't really read the contract, then you might have missed them saying that, because they didn't say those words explicitly. They had it worded a different way, but I was like, let me clarify this in the email, because I couldn't, honestly, to be completely honest with y'all, I didn't even know that's what they were saying. Like I kept rereading the passage, but like some people's job is to read contracts, because those contracts can, the wording, it's meant to be confusing. Like I feel like they use certain phrases and words and you just be like, what? But people are paid to read contracts because it can be confusing. So I kept rereading the passage. It didn't say rights in perpetuity exactly, but I responded and I said, just for clarification, I am not giving you guys right to my content in perpetuity. What did they say in return? They're like, oh, we're so sorry to hear that. We wanted the rights in perpetuity to be able to use your content for ads and blah, 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 blah. They try to get me. And I'm not mad at it. Why? Because this is what brands want to do, right? This is not new news. My kitchen is a mess, but this is not new news. I took my sweater off so I can do dishes. Excuse me, but this is not anything that they're not just getting me. Like, this is what they're doing. This is what brands do. They want rights to your content forever, so that you just never get, this is the one-time payment. They're basically saying you never get paid again from us, even though we can continue to use your content for as long as you live, you know? So basically I'm saying I spoke too soon, because they're like, oh, we're so sorry to hear that. If you're not comfortable with doing that, then we're so sorry. We wish you the best. Like, it was just kind of like one of those things. And I was just like, oh well, like I missed out on some money, but it's not that important to me, because you should be paying. If you want my content forever, you got to pay. You know, that's just as simple as it is. So I told them, mind you, in an earlier email, I said that my rate is, the rate that I gave them does not include usage and exclusivity. That's a whole separate number. So if you want to talk about how long you want to use the content for, I charge for like 3 months at a time, basically. So you can use my content for 3 months for this price. And I ended up basically responding to that, and I was like, as I stated in a previous email, my rate for exclusivity and usage is separate. It's a different price. It's not this flat rate that y'all be trying to push. And then we ended up exchanging a couple more times after that. But the guy that I was speaking to didn't respond yet. So I basically could have spoke too soon, but I'm just happy that I advocated for myself. That's always gonna be my thing. Period. Like, that's always going to be what I'm striving to do, because if I don't do it, like I said yesterday, who else will? No one else will. And there's already content, like when I first started doing collaborations and gifted collaborations, you're already kind of signing over those rights when you work on platforms, because you don't really negotiate the contract too much when you have a platform. When you're working with a platform like Octoly or something, I don't think you're really like negotiating the terms of the contract like you would if you were just reached out to via email. So it is what it is, you know. I'm not mad at it. I know more opportunities will come, and that's one thing I know God got me at the end of the day. Like, period. Like, I'm not really worried about it. Like, you know, like, I don't know. I just have this, like, I don't know. It could be delusion, but me and my delusion, we rocking together. Me, delusion, and God. The three of us. We like this. Wait. I can't even get it. But it's whatever. So if they choose not to do the collaboration with me because I don't want to sign over my rights in perpetuity, I'm gonna see y'all later. Period. I keep saying period. But I will see you guys another time. It ain't nothing to me. I'll see y'all another time. If y'all decide y'all want to double back, if y'all decide y'all want to get another creator by asking them to sign over their rights and they agree to it, perfect. Good for you. Not good for them, but good for y'all, you know. But you ain't getting me. Okay. You ain't getting me. But like I said, I'm just making some cream of wheat. Yeah, I was thinking about something earlier. I'm trying not to talk your heads off. I was talking about this yesterday on live. I was like, sometimes I try to mix it up. I try to talk a little bit because I like to talk in general. Like, sometimes I got stuff to say, but I try not to do the most with the chit chatting. But I got something to say real quick, right? So I'm not the type of person where, okay, so basically, shout out to her, very sweet girl, but this girl followed me and she's like, I love your content, and like, she said something along the lines of like connecting with people in her area, because I think she lives in the area. But my thing is, like, it's gonna be a first friend date technically, right? Like, I don't know you, you don't know me. We would just be meeting. If we decided to get together and just say, hey, like, let's meet for lunch one day, we're gonna be getting to know each other. It's a first friend date, right? I'm not the biggest fan of that, because I think of it kind of like we have to establish some type of conversation before I agree to meet up with you. Like, we have to engage with each other a little bit before I'm just jumping to go to dinner with you. You know what I'm saying? Because you think about like a first date in general, like when you're dating a guy, if a guy follows you and messages you immediately after or the next day or whatever, like, hey, I think you're pretty, I like your pictures, let's go on a date, you're probably gonna block him. Like, you know, you're gonna be like, no, I don't know you. Like, it's the same type of concept to me. I understand it's a little bit different because a guy, the motives are different, right? Like, a guy might want to get intimate with you at some point, like, whereas your friend is just trying to be your friend, or like another girl who reaches out is just trying to be a friend. But I feel like we need to establish some sort of conversation before I jump to want to like go to dinner with you. Like, you can't just follow me and then immediately after you're like, hey, let's meet. You live in Jersey too. Like, you know, it's just like, I don't know. Is it just me? Like, I just feel like, can we talk a little bit? Can we like I feel like when you're meeting someone, there are steps. And we just skip past those first steps. Those talking, those getting to know each other, engaging with each other's content, supporting each other, commenting on each other's stuff. All that comes first before you go, I would like to meet up with this person. Like, say if I'm the worst person in the world. Like, say if I'm just all types of asshole. Say if I'm mean and I'm snarky. Like, you know, you don't really know. You wouldn't know from my content either necessarily. But like, I want to get to know you first, just a little bit, before I just meet up with you. Like, it's super sweet, like, for someone to follow you and be like, oh, cool, she's from my area. Let's, like, I want to link with her. Like, it's very nice. I appreciate it. But I'm not quick to jump to that because it's like, I want to talk to you first, just a little bit. Like, can we engage first? Can we talk a little bit, chit chat, comment on each other's stuff? That's kind of like how, if you guys remember Camille, she's like a Philly-based content creator. We were like talking and chatting and stuff like that for a period of time before we decided to go to dinner. Like, we established some sort of familiarity with each other before we were just like, hey, I know you don't really know me, but let's go to dinner. Like, you know, I don't know. And I had other girls do that to me too, and like I really appreciate it because it's super sweet. It's super sweet, but I need to talk to you just a little bit first before I just jump to like meeting up with you. I don't know. It could just be me, cause I guess girls do it all the time, but I don't know. Okay, guys, it's the next day. Tell me why I woke up this morning. I looked at the ceiling. It was a spider. A daddy long leg type of situation. And I was like, not today. I don't feel like it today. But that's what I get because it disappeared. I have no clue where this spider went. So, you know, but anyway, today's my best friend's birthday. It snowed last night, and it's so funny. Was that last year it snowed? It was snow on the ground last year for her birthday, actually, yes. And then the year before, we went sledding or skiing or whatever. Or not even really, like we did, we like attached the ropes to the car, and then we went down the street like in the snow with on like a little like container lids. Like we was just doing that, but it was snowing. This is the third year we have some sort of snow type of situation. So I'm going to see what's tea for today. I did want to go to Trader Joe's, but I also have to pay my rent, which I didn't do yesterday like I was supposed to. So I need to go and do that, and then I can see about Trader Joe's and stuff. I really want some fruit. Like I'm running out of food, and it's ridiculous. I don't have no fruit in here. It's a tomato in here. That's it. I can't survive off of that. So I need to get up and just go. But yeah, I'm about to take a shower, get my life together, do something with this head, and I will tune back in with you guys later. Bye. So I don't know if I told you guys, I ordered my best friend flowers from Urban Stems. It's basically just like an online flower delivery service. Have some gorgeous flowers on there. Like when I say this, probably one of the, like it's such an easy birthday, Valentine's Day gift. Just to have order the flowers online, and they'll just ship it to the person's house. So that's what I did. It says that they were delivered, but she didn't say nothing yet. So I don't think she knows that they're there. Let me check her location and see if she even home. Okay, so she should get them soon. Or she should see that they're there soon. But it's basically like a little box. It's so cute. Let me see, hold on. I'm about to I did kind of record a little bit the other day when I was ordering them to show, because I wanted to show you guys anyway. But like when I say some gorgeous flowers, let me flip the camera. But like really gorgeous. Like they have such cute little, and it tells you when you can get them. I mean, of course it does also say that you may not get them on time because like if they have a delivery issue or something. But really gorgeous. Like look at the bouquets. And I was even thinking about ordering one of these for myself. But the price ranges are, you know, they kind of vary. It's from like $50 to, I've seen 100 and something, depending on the flower, of course. Oh, yo, you know what's gorgeous? Peonies. They're gorgeous. Look, they're gorgeous. I wish it would like, why is it not focusing? I hate that. It's like blurry. Get it together. I need a new screen protector, y'all, clearly. But anyway, peonies are gorgeous. Like just to order, oh, this one's $2.24. But that's a big bouquet. That's pretty big. But like I just loved it. I was like, oh, this is so cute. Just gorgeous. And of course they have like, I saw sunflowers, which I thought were really pretty too, of course. Yeah, look at the sunflowers. Oh, they're $48. You can buy a vase, like attach a vase to it. You can get like a glass vase. I think they have like a white vase, and then they have this tin looking one. But that's gorgeous, like really stinking cute. So that was, whoa. So that's what I did for her birthday. Okay, I'm about to get up in a second because I've been just lazy bumming it. Happy Black History Month. I was like, where would America be without us? We don't know. Who knows? Come on, lighting. Anyway, Did you guys see the new Netflix terms? How they're changing it and you can only be in one household. Oh my gosh, did somebody, oh. I'm about to say, somebody sign me out. But you can only have a Netflix in one household now. So it was like, the letter was saying this might affect people who are traveling. Like you won't, like you have to have a certain code if you want to travel and use your Netflix in another household on another Wi-Fi. But like, why do y'all want to lose customers so bad? Like, not only are y'all raising the prices, but now y'all making all these strict rules where people can't share their Netflix account. And for somebody like me, you know, unfortunately, okay, I have somebody's account and I don't know whose account it is, basically. It's not funny, but like, all right, so this TV that I have, this was my ex's TV, right? So he brought it to my house, and when we broke up, he kind of just gave it to me, like, just keep the TV. So I don't know whose account is signed into the TV. I have no clue where he got the TV from. None of the names on the profiles sound familiar, and like none of the people that my ex were with doesn't sound. I don't know whose account this is, but I be on Marcus's profile. Whoever Marcus is, hey Marcus, I be on their profile, okay? And so, you know, y'all can see why this would affect me, because I'm clearly not in this household. So I would either have to just get my own Netflix, which I guess I'll do when the time comes, because I just been using this account. I don't know who Marcus is, but I don't even know if my ex knew Marcus. I don't even know who, like, what. But, you know, but even still, like, I feel like even if I did pay for my own account, say if I was like sharing it with my family, like, people have family accounts and don't live in the same household. Like, y'all just want to make more money. Like, it's disgusting. Like, say if a family, like, say if I moved out and I'm using my mom's account and I live by myself. Now my mom can't even share her account with me. My mom don't even watch Netflix. Like, now it's like, come on. Like, that's just so stupid. But whatever. I guess I'll get my own Netflix one day. But until then, me and Marcus gonna rock out. Morgan and Marcus. Thank you, Marcus, for your service. Okay, I just got this coat from Zara. Y'all see how linty it just made me? But I wanted to, like, I really had a real life outfit example, which is what I was just doing for my TikTok. Basically, it's literally just, this is actually like a Nike skirt, but I literally just made it, like, I kind of gave it a little curl at the end so you can't see this, the Nike sign. Long sleeve, pair of boots, and then the coat for the main attraction. This is the coat. Look at how cute. So I did get this in a medium because I wanted that oversized vibe. I wanted it to be kind of big. If I want to layer something under it, I can. But very cute. It does have this little like buckle here. So I guess if you get real chilly, or if you want to like a look, you could do that with, like, this is like picture worthy to me. Like, if I were to have it all the way up and I have like a picture like that, that's like a picture vibe. This little buckle on the side. But very cute, very cozy. Like I said, it does shed, so I'm shedding the black shirt with it. It's not working out, but I really like it. I really like it. Very cute. I'm gonna just take a picture in the mirror here so I can have it for a thumbnail. But as far as later, I asked my best friend, she don't know what she want to do. So I'm just trying to I'm gonna like give her some suggestions on what we can do for tonight, and just, like, you know, spend some time with her. She did get her flowers, but she said thank you for her, so I was happy about that. Oh, and what I also had, just real quick, I paired it with the brown Cara bag. You see how perfect that is? That's so perfect together. And then I could put it on like a chain bag type of thing, like I do. But I'm gonna end the vlog off here because I do need to get this edited so I can have it up for you guys literally today. So I will see you guys in my next video. Oh, I have a video tomorrow, guys. Another video is coming out tomorrow. Stay tuned for that. Just kind of a random video, but stay tuned. I'll see y'all. Bye. Double text got me out of my element. I don't wanna feel like I'm settling.